Welcome back to another episode of the Gamers Podcast. Yeah, just gonna chill out, man, kind of hang out, and on today's podcast and talk about Gotham Knights, the brand new game that's coming out. It goes along with the Batman Arkham, series. So we're gonna be talking about that today. So then, if any of you guys are fans, so you guys are interested. So I'm just gonna be talking about the info, and there is a release date on it, so we could, talk about it in confidence, knowing that there is a release date on this game. It's set to release October 25th. 2022, which is later this year. So, be excited for that. I'm really excited for it. So, and I'm gonna read you guys some info about it just to, talk about it. So, I'm reading straight from the Gotham Knights website, gothamknightsgame.com. So, it's pretty official. Your legacy begins now. Step into the night. Batman is dead, and the expansive criminal underworld has swept the streets of Gotham City. It is now up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham, bring hope to its citizens, discipline to its cops, and fear to its criminals. From solving mysteries that connect the darkest chapters in the city's history to defeat notorious villains and epic confrontations, you must evolve into the new Dark Knight and save the streets from descent into chaos. Gotham Knights is an open-world action RPG set in the most dynamic and interactive Gotham City yet. In either solo play or with one other hero to patrol Gotham's 5 distinct boroughs and drop in on criminal activity wherever you find it. So there is a few heroes, I think. Yeah, it's a Red Hood. Let's see here. Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin, and protect Gotham. So we're playing in Gotham again, which was the setting of Arkham Knight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, room around Arkham. So I really enjoy it. I like open world games, especially if you have, you could have a friend with you. It says co-op, so you could be like fighting criminals and stuff with that. But I'm really excited. Hopefully it's a really good game. I think. So yeah, and I think Warner Brothers, they haven't disappointed us. They're the owner. So then Interactive Entertainment is the publisher, and then the developers WB Games Montreal. So I think I trust WB Games to put out a good product. That's really good to have. So. And then we have more info here, and I'll talk about that right now. So, it is exclusively for next-gen Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and Microsoft Windows. So, and then we have a few more bits of info here. So, we have the main villains. So, the Gotham Knights, who are the Court of Owls, the main antagonist in Gotham Knights. The Court of Owls is always watching. So, and then we got features. So. This is talking about the gameplay here. Gotham Knights is an upcoming action role-playing game set in an open world in Gotham City. Each character has their own unique playstyle and abilities, such as Robin being able to teleport via the Justice League satellite. I think this picks off right after Arkham Knight, I think, because, Batman's dead. He blew up his house at the end of Arkham Knight if you complete the Nightfall protocol, so there is no more Batman to save the city. So I'm going to go in depth about all the characters you can play as, like Nightwing, Robin, Red Hood, and Batgirl. And I think I'm looking on the website here, and there is a few of the, attributes that they could have. I just read off Robin's, teleportation attributes. So here we go. Gotham Knights. Red Hood utilizes firearms as his primary weapon. However, Red Hood recently adopted non-lethal weapons to maintain a healthier relationship with the Bat family. These weapons use ammunition that pierces through opponents' armor, staggering more powerful enemies and knocking out weaker grunts. Gotham Knights gameplay demo also showed Red Hood utilizing close-range attacks, giving the character a versatile range and attack pattern for mob and boss battles. Red Hood appears to use elemental ammunition at several points in the gameplay demo, with bullets emanating, I don't know how to read that, an orange or green tinge. These types of ammunition could tie into character customization menu shown on the Bearfly later in the gameplay trailer. And this is also from ScreenRant.com, so I'm reading these from GothamKnights.com and ScreenRant.com. So there was a gameplay demo, and then I'm gonna read a bit more. So, unlike in the Batman Arkham games, Gotham Knights Red Hood has a mystical powers from his resurrection in the Lazarus Pit. While Nightwing, Batgirl, and Robin appear to utilize technology for traversal, Red Hood summons soul magic to boost himself up. Similar to double jumping in other games, it's unknown how his soul magic could influence the other aspects of Red Hood's character, or whether his ability could appear in Red Hood's attack combos. However, it is a strange addition to Red Hood's arsenal, and a massive change to how the video game depictions of the character. Gotham Knight's Red Hood also has the ability to throw bombs towards his enemies and detonate them after a certain amount of time. Since most of Gotham Knight's playable characters feature crowd control mechanics similar to Batman's Arsenal and Batman Arkham, it's unsurprising Red Hood comes equipped with this too. The character regularly utilizes grenades and other explosive projectiles. Through his shift to non-lethal methods, could introduce new gadgets additionally. Batman's skill trees in Batman Arkham could influence Red Hood's arsenal and unlock new tools or weapons. So I think that's pretty cool. It sounds like the gameplay is really nice, and the weapons and the arsenal, everything, at least on Red Hood so far. So I'm going to read about Nightwing a bit. So like other Knights, Nightwing's gear is entirely customizable by the player using blueprints and crafting materials. As Nightwing, he wears his traditional blue and black suit similar to his comic appearance with the logo on his chest plate. So that also sounds good. Nightwing, he has his usual like athletic acrobat kind of thing, which is that going on. So so it says fully customizable Nightwing's arsenal, which is nice with blueprints. So that kind of reminds me of Dead Rising 2. I don't know entirely how that's going to end up, but it's just with blueprints. Dead Rising 2, you have to get some stuff. That's a completely different kind of game. It's a zombie game, but it just reminds me of how you have to get certain parts to craft certain weapons. So at least in that aspect, it reminds me a lot of Dead Rising. So just how it sounds. So I'm gonna give my opinion on how I think about Gotham Knights. Well, as I said, I am an Arkham fan. I like all the Batman games made and everything, so I think that's nice. Just in general, like all the movies, I'm a Batman fan in general. So I think it's a great new game. We're probably gonna have some gameplay here on the channel. I might even stream the game once it comes out. If I feel like it's a good enough game to stream. So I really think it's a good game. I think I'm excited that they're coming out with another game that's linked to the Arkham, because I didn't think they would come out with another Arkham game. Now it doesn't directly have the Arkham title, but it is related. It is kind of tied to the series. So I really enjoy it. I hope it's a really good game. So I hope I don't think WB Games disappoints. I think when they make a game, they really make it good. So yeah, that was pretty much all the characters I wanted to go through, and then I also read some info about the game. So what I'm really interested in, I'm interested about the co-op part. You could call in another hero and have a friend or something play with you and fight through the games and stuff, which I think in Arkham Knight it would have been really cool if you could have co-op. Like I could just imagine, like what I'm imagining is Arkham Knight, but co-op. Obviously it's going to be a bit different, but I'm imagining like how Arkham Knight would be, but it's kind of co-op, you fight criminals and whatnot. So I hope everything's going to turn out well with this game, and I think as it comes closer, October 25th, I think, sometime in October, I forgot the release date. So I think as it draws closer, I think I'm going to do another podcast about this, as it draws closer, and I think, when we find out more info about it. So, but I just felt like I was thinking about it. I was sitting in my room just tossing around ideas for a podcast, and I was like, you know what? I'm an Arkham fan. I like Batman games. So why don't I talk about Gotham Knights? We have yet to talk about it here on the podcast. So figured I'd hop on here and give you guys some info about it. So hopefully, if you guys are Batman fans in general or fans of the games, hope you guys are excited for it, because I know I am. So hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast episode. Make sure to subscribe for more content, like the video, all that good stuff. And really excited for Gotham Knights. And I'll see you guys in the next video.